As someone running a small business, your job is simple when you think about it. All you have to do is find innovative ways to reach new customers and grow with the customers you already have. You have to manage every facet of your business today and improve profits tomorrow. And you have to understand what is happening throughout your organization to optimize performance. Now imagine if your job really was that simple. Imagine if you could see all your core business functions in real time, on the go, or at your desk. Imagine if you could rapidly implement, easily extend, and even customize your mission-critical business processes. Imagine if you could improve your internal controls to gain deeper insight into your financial performance at home or abroad. And imagine if you could do all of that now with a company that understands what your business needs to run better. SAP Business One. Run better.
Hi, my name's Richard Duffy. I'm the SAP Business One Product Evangelist. On behalf of everybody at SAP, I'd like to welcome you to today's presentation. What I'm going to do in today's presentation is I'm going to give you a little bit of an overview of SAP, our product strategy, and talk about how SAP Business One, our solution for small and mid-sized enterprises, ties into that product strategy, what that means to you as an SAP Business One customer, and of course what that means to you if you are thinking about running your business on an SAP Business One solution. So let's get started. From an agenda perspective, a couple of things I'm going to talk about. I want to talk about first and foremost the SAP strategy and explain to you how that's driving our SAP Business One philosophy. We're then going to talk specifically about this concept of business in the moment, about what it takes to truly execute business today and make sure that you're delivering the kind of business experience that will drive differentiation for your organization. We're going to talk a little bit about our report card on SAP Business One. Then I'm going to talk specifically about three of the innovations that are driving not only SAP's overall product strategy, but also the SAP Business One product strategy. Along the way, you're going to hear from some SAP Business One customers. You're going to hear from Jim Hagemann-Snabe, our SAP co-CEO. And he's going to talk about the importance of SAP Business One, where it fits in from an SAP perspective, and he's going to give you his thoughts on what it means to be an SAP Business One customer. So let's get started. The first thing I really want to do is talk about the SAP strategy and give you some context around why SAP has decided to take the approach that we have taken from a product development perspective. And I want to give you the picture, hopefully, which you'll see that SAP Business One is closely aligned with this strategy. So we have one SAP as an organization and one strategy which drives our product development philosophy and drives our execution across all of our market segments. So one of the first things that's really important is thinking about this concept of competitive advantage. So I want to talk about how SAP is really helping our customers to build that competitive advantage for their own companies. Now, Geoffrey Moore, who is quite a well-known business strategy expert, wrote in his 2006 book, Dealing with Darwin, that there were 4 methods of delivering a competitive advantage that companies should develop. So the first is customer intimacy, and this is about working with your customers better than the competition to build value and loyalty. So again, when I talk about competitive advantage, what we're really talking about here is differentiation, because this is what competitive advantage is all about. It's a way of you making it possible for your potential customers and your customers to truly understand what it is that you deliver. So the second thing that he talks about is product leadership, which is about using information that's available to you today to get much greater insight that's going to help you align your business strategy and operations and make sure that you deliver superior offerings to your target customers. The third area is this idea of category renewal, and this is really about getting foresight into your marketplace to anticipate changes that are occurring and changes that are coming, and make sure that your organization's ready to take advantage of those changes. And of course, the fourth is operational excellence, and this is about streamlining your operations so that your operations can serve as a critical engine that can fuel growth into new markets that you choose to enter into. So it's a good way to think about how we can build that competitive advantage. And while you're sitting thinking about your business strategy, maybe in meetings, maybe talking with your customers, the important thing to bear in mind is the world is not waiting. There are significant global trends that are having a big impact on how people interact and how we do business. And that's one of those key things which is really driving what we're doing from SAP in terms of building solutions that help you capture and deliver that competitive advantage. So once you've built that competitive advantage, then the next challenge is to think about how do you sustain that competitive advantage. So you've laid the foundation, and you need to make sure you can continue to hold that competitive advantage in the market that you have chosen to serve. So more and more organizations, regardless of size, are realizing that that success is built on the empowerment of their people, the way they consume, interact, manage, and respond to and with information, processes, and importantly, the business networks that they form part of. So, business processes can be well aligned to automating that structural information flow, but you also have to make sure that your people are better aligned to manage unstructured data, decisions, and exceptions. And when you look at the SAP Business One product strategy and what we're doing to take advantage of the various components of the portfolio, hopefully you'll see how we're delivering that. So there's a rapid proliferation of mobile devices. It's not uncommon to find people with 1, 2, or even 3 mobile devices at any given point in time that they use for various different tasks and various different ways of staying connected. These devices, though, really all provide one thing, and that's accelerating connectivity to the internet. And there's a rapid growth and advance in cloud and on-demand solutions. IT has now been fully consumerized. More and more business is really conducted in real time, or like we like to say, in the moment. Your customer preferences and customer demand can shift very, very quickly. Unpredictable natural events can trigger big changes in the market, impacting all kinds of different aspects of your business, even impacting on what's happening in the businesses of those people in your supply chains, and you have to be ready to be able to respond quickly to that. What do you need to do? You need to be able to help your people run your business in the moment. And think about social media as an example. Social media can not only spread news across continents, across the oceans almost instantaneously, but can also spread information quality or defects in your business products or services immediately. So this really drives the need for successful companies to run their businesses and have people being able to engage in the moment. If you accept that that is the case, that you need to first build competitive advantage and then you need to sustain it, and you subscribe to this concept of business in the moment, then one of the things that you'll see is there are 3 really powerful technology trends that are beginning to converge right now that are driving the ability for this business in the moment to take place. Now, these 3 technologies have the potential to be both disruptive in the way that they transform the way that software and solutions are created, delivered, and consumed, and they also combine together to result in the consumerization, if you like, of information technology, blurring the way that IT is viewed for personal versus enterprise usage. So what do I mean by that? You now have the situation where people are bringing their devices into the workplace, and they want to be able to use those devices to be able to do their jobs more effectively. So the three technologies that are really starting to drive this, are mobility. If you look at it, there are now more than 4.5 billion global subscribers across 900 mobile carriers. And in major markets like China, for example, more than 70% of people, when they go to connect to the internet, they actually use a mobile device of some kind. The PC is not their first choice. Look at what's happening with what's called big data. Almost 90% of all the world's available data to be mined has been created in the last 2 years alone. What's that mean? That means that there is an incredible need for new technologies such as Inmemory to drive the ability to handle that data and to use it to gain insight into your market, to help you build that competitive advantage and maintain that competitive advantage. The third technology trend is, if you like, cloud services. The current statistics, as represented by Forrester and IDC in some reports from 2010, indicate that almost 80% of all new software will be delivered as a service. So what does that mean? That's basically creating unprecedented opportunities in the market for innovation. So what does that mean from an SAP Business One perspective? If you think about where we were in 2010, where we had a stack which comprised business information or business intelligence and analytics, we had our middleware stack, and then our core solution of SAP Business One, to where we are today, we're really moving forwards and having incredible opportunities to provide innovation for you as a small or mid-sized business. So where are we today? From a core application perspective, we have both SAP Business One and, of course, the SAP Business One Starter Package. The SAP Business One Integration Framework continues to be that middleware component which is going to drive more and more of the integration that we are delivering and our partners are delivering with the other solutions in the SAP product portfolio. And then, of course, we have business intelligence and analytics, and that's being driven by tools such as SAP BI On Demand and SAP Crystal Dashboard Design. From a cloud perspective, with SAP Business One, we've now moved into this model where we're making the software available through subscription-based hosting, through hybrid solutions, and through solutions like Business Intelligence On Demand. Mobility, you've got the SAP Business One mobile application, which is available today on the iPad, iPhone, and wirelessly enabled iPod touches. And of course, the third of those technologies that we touched on, this idea of in-memory and how we manage the database. Very, very soon you're going to see some new applications coming from SAP that are driving analytics, and that's being powered by SAP HANA. So if you think about that, you're already now having the opportunity to do that. For example, today at the SAP Tech Ed event in Bangalore in India, we now have announced that SAP Business Intelligence On Demand is now running on the HANA in-memory database. What does that mean? That means we're now going to have the ability for you as an SAP Business One customer, assuming you're running SAP Business One version 8.81, patch level 8 or higher, to now start integrating with that business intelligence on demand and taking advantage of that power that's provided by the SAP HANA solution. This innovation is consistent with what we're doing from the SAP Business Suite perspective and our large enterprise applications. What we're doing there with the core ERP solutions that we have, the SAP NetWeaver based middleware applications, our SAP Business Intelligence 4.0 and the analytical apps, and then the combination of solutions like Business by Design, our line of business on demand solutions, and our collaboration solutions which are running in the cloud. From a mobility perspective as well, our Sybase unwired platform, our Afaria tools for delivering mobile device management, and of course all of the mobile applications that are being built not only by SAP but by partners and by customers. And we're now starting to see huge traction with the SAP HANA in-memory technology. What we're doing with Sybase, which was the organization which SAP acquired, as well as other in-memory and database technologies which are now available to us. So you've got a very good match, a very good alignment between the SAP strategy, how these technologies are driving that SAP strategy in the large enterprise, and what we're doing with SAP Business One in the small enterprise. There are more than 750 million people who are today utilizing social media, who are members of social networking sites. So for you as a business owner or a business leader or manager, the combination of social networking and mobile devices provides an incredibly powerful opportunity. And you've heard me probably already in some of my other webinars and sessions that I've done talking about how important it is to have a social media strategy. But for many organizations, this is uncharted territory. It's a new channel to reach customers, and it's a new channel for you to reach out and engage with your employees, not to mention suppliers, partners, and the other people in your business network. But there's a challenge, and the challenge is, how do you tap into that dynamic network? How do you extend your business to smartphones, iPads, and mobile devices? How can you effectively use this new channel, not just to blast ads or selling messages to your customers, but to truly engage with them? How to work with them to drive even more value for your organization? In short, how do you develop a competitive advantage through customer intimacy? The good news is that SAP have helped people and companies like yours to get the most out of this interconnectivity, and we certainly believe that we can help you as a SAP Business One customer, and of course if you're contemplating an SAP Business One solution, we believe that we absolutely have an unparalleled opportunity for you to succeed and take advantage of these changes that are occurring in the market. So how do you do that? How do you collaborate better? So let's take a step back and go to customer intimacy. Remember, we talked about that being a competitive advantage. That means that you understand and work with your customers more closely than your competitors. To develop that customer intimacy, you need to move from being merely valued by your customers to actively engaging with your customers, so that your customers drive your value. Your customers and what they want drives what it is that you do that delivers value to them. So if you want to build those close relationships, you need to foster and build collaboration, not only with your customers, but also with the other players in your business network. So the CEO of Cisco, John Chambers, once said that only 1 of 5 people that he needs to influence to drive success for his organization, Cisco, is actually a Cisco employee. So I think the point he's making there is that none of us operate in a vacuum, and we need to more easily engage, connect, and coordinate with the others who are important to our success. With our solutions, we're really focused on delivering capabilities that help you tap into that network to collaborate better with your customers, suppliers, and partners. There are many ways that we help customers to collaborate more effectively, but really what I want to do is talk about how we are enabling you as a small business or a mid-sized business customer to extend your business to smartphones and other handheld devices. First point, SAP has the business strategy and solutions that are going to help you more easily engage customers through a mobile device. And you're seeing that today, and you're seeing that with the applications which you can download free of charge from the Apple App Store that enable you to access your SAP Business One solution through these mobile devices. So we're really not only are we talking about what these solutions are, but we're also delivering them. So think about the next challenge. 72% of people say it's easier to locate knowledge, i.e. information, on the web than it is on their internal IT systems. So what is this really about? It's really about having an information overload across your business network. We're in a world where we have access to more data than we know what to do with. There are so many questions that you have in your business that the answers are actually waiting out there in this global information pool. But the challenge is, how do you get access to that? Many industries have done a great job at beginning to access and harness the power of that information, but many organizations are completely overwhelmed with all the information we receive. Even just think about the amount of email you receive every single day. It's so easy to get overwhelmed by that, and too much data can impede your ability to make smart business decisions. So the challenge we face as business leaders is that we need to help employees, partners, suppliers, the people who invest in our organizations, pretty much everybody who touches our organization, to find the information they need and to get the answers to make better business decisions. Again, SAP can help and has helped organizations like yours. So then, from the next perspective, with in-memory technology and the business analytics that we're delivering to you today and that you have access to with SAP Business One, you now have solutions that help you decide better. And that's the key to achieving product leadership. Knowing your business and planning for success, making sure that your IT systems deliver better information to all your stakeholders so that all of you can make better decisions. In-memory technology is important and valuable to you because it really helps take advantage of this new hardware and these new software advances to drive up to 10,000 times improvements in the speed of access from the disk to memory, with significant reductions in cost. And that really is about delivering information to you much quicker to enable you to make decisions faster. But as a business person, you care about how that technology can help you make better business decisions. In-memory capability makes dashboard building obsolete and can open up a whole new world of what-if decision making. Now, when I say it makes dashboard building obsolete, for many organizations that is and will still continue to be the first step. And for you, you can take that first step today by using Business Intelligence on Demand integrated with SAP Business One. But once you get that and that becomes a core part of what you do every day, the next step is to start doing that what-if decision making where multiple options can be explored in real time. So this means that when you want to know something that you've never asked the IT department to look for, you can find it yourself in real time. So what happens when you combine in-memory with our Business Analytics suite? Well, you can not only find the information that you need in real time, you can also get a comprehensive perspective of your company. What happened, when, why, what's the impact, and you get the answers that you need, and can more importantly make decisions that are going to impact significantly on what's happening with your organization as you go forwards. We call this the real-time enterprise, and we believe that it is only delivered today by SAP. The next thing, the world is changing. More than 50% of the profits of large enterprises, for example, come from products that have been launched in the last 10 years. Think about what you do in your business as a small or mid-sized enterprise that sells products or services. How does this trend reflect itself in your business? The key issue that this really drives then is that, more and more we're seeing the need to have rapid innovation that responds to market and customer opportunities. And your customers are expecting that you will be able to innovate much, much faster. So we're challenged with not only protecting our market share from new competitors and business models, but we also have to find ways of capturing with our own organizations innovative new ways to build growth by finding ways to increase either the value that we deliver to our customers, the value that you deliver to your customers, or the volume of customers that you can go out and deliver solutions to. So, if you're still not convinced, let's talk briefly about what happens when a company doesn't foster innovation. The business landscape is littered with the casualties of what we call this category renewal, where the market has changed and organizations failed to respond. Take the movie rental space in the 1990s. There were a few companies that dominated that space. Where are they now? If they're not online or they're not on an appliance, they aren't anywhere. Does anybody remember who released the first personal music player? What was that product called? It wasn't the Apple iPod, it was the Sony Walkman. Who has one of those first music players now? What about newspapers, other print publications? The full picture is yet to be made completely clear, but we can easily see where it's going with the trend and the move for the next generation of consumers to want to now start consuming their information through these new devices. What does this mean to traditional media outlets? Well, you can already see the impact that that's having. So all of this means that people need to be given the ability and freedom to innovate and to do that constantly. They need to be freed of routine tasks, and think about it from your perspective as a business owner or manager. You need to stop being in a position where you're babysitting your business, being freed from long implementation cycles of these new technologies to spend your time on building more value added services, solutions and products for your customers. Being able to engage in some out-of-the-box thinking to deliver even better products or services and more value to your customers. So it's clear the world is changing, and it's not just for the large companies, it's for companies of all sizes. So how can SAP help you renew, if you like, let's use this term of a category. How can we help you renew your business in your category? We can not only help you to make better decisions, but we can also help you with solutions like SAP Business One, taking advantage of these new technologies to embed agility inside your organization, to adapt better by using technologies that can expand with your company as you grow. So we're delivering the flexible technology solutions that enable you to adapt better, because our solutions are inherently flexible, so you can scale and adjust your business processes and extend them out to the key stakeholders in your business network. We're providing flexible deployment options, and you can see that today with SAP Business One, with the core SAP Business One solution on-premise, the SAP Business One starter package available on-premise, and now with subscription-based hosting, as well as some of these other cloud-based or on-demand solutions that you have access to today, such as BI on Demand. Finally, you can make all of these changes to your organization without losing any of the integrity of your business information of transactions, no matter where it starts or finishes. So this is really what this whole concept about adapting better is about. It's about being able to respond quickly, solve problems, and then orchestrate your entire organization so that you can adapt quickly to these changes. Because change is the one thing, not to use a cliche, but I'm going to anyway, change is the one thing that is consistent. You cannot solve tomorrow's problems with today's thinking. I think it was Albert Einstein that said that. So really what we're about is we're about making sure our solutions help you address that challenge. Sustainability is another key area for many organizations, and more as a small or mid-sized business, this is going to be impacting on you. If you wish to engage in certain business opportunities, you will need to do what 80% of the global Fortune 250 organizations are doing, which is disclosing their sustainability performance. Okay, so this is really about moving beyond operational efficiency. So you need to, obviously in the first instance, you need to run your business cost effectively. That doesn't change, but you now need to factor in this concept of sustainability. So you need to move about, or you need to move from more than just operational efficiency to being able to differentiate your company with operational excellence that's actually going to fuel your expansion and growth into new markets. But it's more than cutting costs or improving efficiency. It's about proactively managing a complex range of tangible and intangible assets to build your brand value, build your company's value, and at the same time decrease the carbon footprint of your products and services. But you have to do that in addition to increasing your efficiency and cutting costs. So today, if you look at it, the leading edge in operational excellence is sustainability. No matter what your position is on global warming, I would suggest to you that it's not optional anymore to start looking at how you adopt sustainable, transparent, and fair business practices. Sustainability is table stakes for doing business in many parts of the world, and that is now starting to move not only from the large enterprise space but into the small enterprise space. So how do you achieve that sustainability and compliance while you maintain your profit margins? It really is about getting more productivity and wealth out of every resource that you're using. And at SAP, we believe that we can help you do that. We can help you operate better. We've been doing this for more than 30 years. So I want to talk about two methods, one that we've had for a number of years and another one that's very, very new. First of all, what SAP provides to you, our customers, is unmatched value management services to help you align your software plans to strategic goals. This is, the things that we're doing around life cycle management, and you'll have the opportunity to learn more about that. But we have a process that we go through that we utilize and you can take advantage of to guide you through the entire cycle, from identifying those areas where there is value to realizing that value in your organization and then measuring your performance. Now, we've gone through this process with thousands of companies and we've identified and benchmarked several methods to drive that operational excellence. This really has become more prevalent for us in our large and upper mid-size enterprise space, where we're working with what we call value engineering. But today, more and more of our customers, more and more of our partners are focusing specifically on what is the value that these solutions deliver. What is it that these solutions are going to help us do to protect the environment in which we operate, to reduce waste in our organizations, and to grow, but to do that whilst maintaining profitability and sustainability. So this whole concept of value is very, very important. So to wrap it up, we talked about building and preserving competitive advantage as being the end game, especially in today's economy, which is still in many countries struggling. It's not necessarily a recovery economy yet. Many economies, they are in that phase, but many economies are still struggling. But we all need to find ways to take advantage of these new opportunities that are presented by today's business trends. Hopefully I've given you an indication of how SAP is working and building products to help our customers collaborate better through mobile technologies, to improve that customer intimacy, to make better decisions based on better information, utilizing this new Inmemory and Business Analytics to give you an edge in product and service leadership, to understand market changes and enable your business to be more agile and responsive, to foster innovation and lead, again, renewal of the business category of the business that you have chosen to compete in. And finally, to build an organization that fuels growth through operational excellence. So I would invite you to continue on the journey with us, to take advantage of all the solutions which we have available for you with SAP Business One, with the additional solutions that are going to come out as we move into our next release family, next releases in our Release 8 family, version 8.82, and then on into the Release 9 of the SAP Business One product family. So I invite you again to come and continue working with us on your strategic goals, because at SAP we're really focused on helping you run better to build your competitive advantage. So let's take a couple of seconds now and just talk about SAP as an organization and where we are today in the market and how this reflects back on what we're doing with SAP Business One. So SAP is the leading enterprise application company in the world today, and this is based on information provided by organizations outside SAP. We're the number one organization in enterprise applications, number one in applications for small and mid-sized enterprises, number one in business analytics, and number one in enterprise mobility. We do business today with more than 114,000 customers in 120 countries, in 37 languages, with 75 country SAP offices, 21 global services partners, 34 global technology partners, and of course, we have more than 2,400 certified partners, which includes our SAP Business One partner ecosystem. Our companies that we work with in both large and small enterprises are driving the world's economy. Just an example, 2.5 billion utility bills per year, 40 million barrels of oil per day, defense forces across 107 countries, 32,000 car engines every day are produced using SAP software in that production process somewhere. More than 50 million bank accounts, 4 million tons of chemicals, and 2.2, this is an important one, 2.2 million tons of chocolate are produced utilizing SAP solutions. So with that incredible pervasiveness of SAP solutions, it's incumbent on us to make sure that we are taking advantage of technology that's coming as it comes, and looking at where technology is headed into the future. So you can look at where we went from the 80s, where it was all about standard software. In the 90s, it was then about looking at those other business processes inside your organization and really integrating those. In the the start of the new century, it was really about being more adaptable, and SAP have continued to focus on helping you to build an adaptable business. And as you've just heard me talk about, our next generation of solutions are about this concept of the real-time enterprise, integrating on-premise, on-demand, and on-device, and taking advantage of these three new technology trends: mobility, cloud, and in-memory. So from an SAP perspective, we're actually making sure that we continue to invest for growth. Our R&D as a percentage of revenue is industry leading. So we're looking at a 3-year average of 14.4%, which is keeping us certainly in line and ahead of all of our major competitors. But we're not resting there. We're also continuing, where it makes sense, to acquire additional solutions to deliver additional value to you as an SAP Business One customer or potential customer. Business Objects is a great example of that, with our ability now to provide Business Objects functionality embedded inside SAP Business One. So our product strategy is about three things: innovation without disruption, utilizing on-device and on-demand, all of that built on top of a core which is delivered on-premise, all of that sitting on top of a very, very strong and industry-leading technology layer, with the orchestration solutions to bring all of those components together and deliver instant value to more than 1 billion people everywhere. And that's really what drives our product strategy for SAP Business One as well. To do that, we're investing in 3 game-changing technologies: mobility, in-memory, and cloud. How are we doing that? We're in the mobile space. We're investing in solutions that help address security, messaging, provide an application platform, as well as building applications, which you see today with the SAP Business One mobile application. With in-memory, we've built the database, we've built and delivered the analytics and the analytics engines, and we're also building and delivering today those in-memory applications. From a cloud perspective, we're taking advantage of virtualization. We're delivering on-demand applications, and we're also delivering an on-demand platform. So we're investing, and more importantly, we're investing and delivering for you as a customer today. We've doubled the addressable market since 2010. We're looking at now moving out to 2015, where we believe that addressable market is going to be significantly enhanced and impacted by these three new technology trends of in-memory, mobility, and on-demand. And SAP is well positioned to take advantage of that. What does that mean to you? That means we have the strength, the willingness to invest to continue to deliver the solutions to you that you need to help you continue drive value for your organization, for your customers in your supply chain. So we're on the path to growth, going from where we are today at more than 12.5 billion euro in 2010 to our aspiration of 20 billion euro plus in 2015. That's going to come from three key areas: defending or continuing to deliver our core business, growing that core business, of course, and nowhere do you see that more than in solutions like SAP Business One, with the double-digit growth that we've managed to achieve year upon year. And of course, by building additional solutions which innovate and deliver that innovation to you. This really all works out to being what has enabled us to deliver 5 consecutive quarters of double-digit growth. And again, the only reason why I talk about this is that from your perspective as an SAP customer or a potential SAP customer, you want to know that you're working with an organization that has a history of growth, that continues to grow, and that growth then powers our ability to innovate for you. So this all translates out to this concept of business in the moment. So let's now talk specifically about that and how it impacts from an SAP Business One perspective. Our innovations are really designed to help drive your growth. We have mobility, which is designed to connect you to your business information and processes, give you intuitive and interactive access from anywhere at any time. You're going to see over the next couple of months what we're doing with real-time analytics that are delivering instant answers to your questions and helping you take action instantly. More cloud-based solutions to enable you to deploy quickly and at lower upfront cost, so you can deliver that anywhere, anytime access to the full Business One experience. Pre-built integration scenarios that are going to deliver end-to-end value chain integration across the enterprise, and of course across your individual deployment of SAP Business One. We're opening the doors for even more small business to become best run businesses with predefined and easy to deploy business processes, which are what drives the SAP Business One starter package. And of course, our partners are critical to delivering on this, and we're enabling them to deliver more innovation even faster and enabling them to help you build a platform for your company's growth. So we've talked about the three key trends that are shaping enterprise mobility already. The expansion of devices. More than 7 times more mobile internet connections are out there than broadband. We're now seeing those decision points expanding. Okay, so that there's now 43% annual growth in corporate applications that are being accessed from smartphones, and collaboration tools are now in 60% of the Fortune 1000, or rather, we're seeing that those collaboration tools will be in 60% of the Fortune 1000 by 2013, and data is doubling every 18 months. There are now 500 million Facebook members. So these things are impacting on what we need to do from a mobile perspective. So mobility is not the future, it's now. Smartphones and tablets are the dominant computing device, and with SAP Business One, we're taking advantage of that. Organizations today of all sizes are building mobile applications. 45% of all companies have said that as a priority they will implement these applications in 2011. And 58% expect to support up to 4 different mobile operating system platforms. So that really tells you that this is happening now. And mobile commerce is going to be worth $119 billion this year. So it's a prominent marketplace and provides a competitive edge for retailers. So we're delivering a new user experience with SAP Business One for the iPhone and the iPad. You can have Business One information and business processes with you anywhere, anytime. Access reports and content, process approval requests, manage your business partner data, and more. And that application for the iPhone, iPad, and iPod Touch are all available in iTunes. I would invite you, if you're not using them today, go and take advantage of the fact that these are out there. There is an integrated connection through to a demonstration server for you as well, so you can start seeing how this would work. And we're going to be providing more and more enhancements on content and function to support additional platforms and devices. In-memory computing is the next innovation that's going to create opportunity for you. There's hardware technology innovations, and the cost of hardware is going down. New advancements in 64-bit computing is also driving that cost per processing unit down. From an SAP perspective, we've made significant technology investments with our in-memory database to the way that works. So this convergence of improved hardware and the economics of that and the technology innovations is going to enable us to deliver to you new solutions based on our vision of having a real-time enterprise with in-memory business applications. This is fundamentally driven by SAP HANA. So what is HANA? It is an appliance for processing very large volumes of transactional data in real time, and it includes tools for modeling, data and lifecycle management, security, and so on. It provides support for multiple interfaces based on industry standards. And the benefits of all this technology is that you get fast, flexible, and detailed data in almost real time, or real time as we say, from SAP Business One to answer almost any question. It's going to enable your business users to quickly create analytical models using a library of functions, and it will allow our partners to build those and deliver those to you. It'll enable you to reuse existing analytical tools such as SAP Crystal Dashboard Design, which we have already used to deliver those pre-built dashboards inside the solution to you today. And it's going to help you reduce your IT complexity. So what's the impact of all of this going to be on your business? Fast, flexible, detailed data in real time to answer questions and take action. Enable your business users to quickly create analytical models, reuse those existing tools that you have access to today, and reduce IT complexity. So how does that translate from an SAP Business One perspective? We'll be providing a new solution which we call SAP Business One Analytics, powered by SAP HANA. And this is going to provide a new era of affordable business intelligence on in-memory for small and mid-sized businesses that no other competitor will be able to offer to companies in the small and lower mid-sized enterprise space. The in-memory database is up to 100 times faster than SQL Server. And that performance in real-time analytics and freestyle search that you have available to you, that functionality today, will be dramatically boosted. So these are some of the things that you have to look forward to, and again, over the next few weeks and months, we're going to be talking to you more about these solutions. From a specific Business One application functionality perspective, an example of what we're doing to continue to enhance the business processes in 8.82, which is now in ramp up, you're able to take the next step with your customer relationship management. We're delivering campaign management, which enables you to drive new business and engage with your current customers, create and track marketing campaigns, link that campaign activity to business partners and sales opportunities and track the results of those campaigns, and then integrate with external tools like Constant Contact to drive full end-to-end campaign execution. And many, many, many more functional enhancements and improvements, local legal requirement enhancements and improvements that are coming to you in 8.82, and not only in 8.82, but also in the currently available solution 8.81. For example, the business intelligence on-demand integration we delivered in 8.81 in a patch release. So we're constantly focused now on delivering additional value to you, which we want to continue to deliver to you as you stay current and up to date with your SAP maintenance. So we're focused on making sure we continue to deliver additional value for you. That business intelligence on-demand integration, as I said, patch level 8 was where we delivered that. This is about ease of access and getting you started with business intelligence at no cost. So you can sign up today for a BI on-demand account and start delivering content from inside SAP Business One simply by building a query and scheduling that to be uploaded into BI on demand. And I would encourage you to take a look at some of the different demonstrations that we have of BI on demand, which are available to you. You get that BI on demand integrated from inside SAP Business One and delivered via the cockpit. And again, our query engine's delivering that data on demand and via scheduled processes. And again, available today in 8.81, delivered as part of patch level 8.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Jim Snabe and I'm the co-CEO of SAP. It is a pleasure for me to take the opportunity to talk to you about our Business One solution. Small and medium enterprises are the backbone of economics around the world. They are driving innovation and they are the source of future growth. SAP is dedicated to help them run their business even better. This is in fact the purpose of Business One, a key element of SAP's portfolio and specifically designed to support the growing need of small enterprises for a professional ERP solution. B1 provides you an excellent opportunity for driving and expanding your business in an international environment. Already today, 30,000 customers are using B1 everywhere in the world, and the demand is increasing. As a result, we are facing significant double-digit revenue growth. As a B1 customer, you can benefit, of course, from SAP's long-standing and leadership in the ERP world. In addition, as a B1 customer, you can benefit from all major innovation areas of SAP, such as B1 mobile capabilities. You will be able to grant all your on-the-road workforces, such as executives, sales reps, technical consultants, with a permanent access to key information, allowing them to make instant decisions for your business, allowing them to also provide instant support to your own customers. This mobile capability receives great feedback from the existing B1 customer base. With B1's latest release, the iPhone app, it was downloaded more than 20,000 times already from iTunes. Secondly, the analytics module of B1 offers all of your B1 users fantastic dynamic and graphical monitoring of key metrics such as instant profitability analysis, cash flow, stock situation, etc. Again, enabling your workforce to make sharp and rapid decisions which are right for your business in the moment. In the near future, you will also be able to benefit from SAP Inmemory technology, which vastly decreases data query response times from hours down to seconds. You then don't need to rely anymore just on historic data for your future-oriented business decisions. With Inmemory technology, you can drive your business and your decisions in real time. And last but not least, B1 is a product that specifically meets the needs for smaller businesses, also because it has a great usability. It is super easy to learn, very quick to implement. Some partners have already managed to implement it in less than a week, and it's super easy to run. B1 is sold via our network of more than 600 highly skilled and experienced partners worldwide. Our partner ecosystem provides you, in addition, with a wide range of services covering customization, delivery of local specialities, industry specialities, tight regulatory compliance, and post-sale support. And all this close to you, where you are. Here's my promise. SAP will continue to innovate around B1 as we consider it a very important part of our solution portfolio for small and mid-sized companies. Thank you for your trust in our company and in our innovations.
So our future together is very, very strong. We believe that with SAP Business One, we have the right platform, we have the right innovations which we're bringing to market for you to take advantage of quickly. And we're doing that in a way that makes it possible for you to consume these innovations as and when you see fit. We're engaging and enabling our partners to give them the skills and capability they need to take these innovations and turn them into business value for you. So hopefully, as a result of today's presentation, you now have a better understanding of the SAP solutions, what's driving those SAP solutions and the innovations that we are bringing to market through our solutions, and how SAP Business One ties together with those solutions. I encourage you, reach out to your partner, learn more, go out onto the web, take advantage of the different demonstrations and presentations that we're making available for you, explaining what SAP Business One is about, explaining how these innovations are coming to you, and showing you how to start deploying those innovations. So on behalf of SAP and our partners, I'd like to thank you for taking time to join me and participate in today's presentation. We look forward to working together with you to help your business become a best run business with SAP Business One. Thank you very much.